Yo, good morning. Live. Twitter. Boom. Live on YouTube. Spy QQQ. Tweet. View. And send. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Eric, Chris, Perkins, Don, Spy Slayer, Roberto, Perkins, again. Chuck, Noel, Steve, Benjamin, Daniel, Gladstone, Tangible Assets, Dan, Mark. Good morning. Good morning. So, pretty much the market did absolutely nothing yesterday. What ended up happening, hold on, let me pull this up right here. So in the morning when the market opened, we saw a nice little spike to the upside. A little later, we had that fake Pentagon picture come out and spook the market. Market dropped down, and then from there it bounced once it was confirmed that it was fake. And then it pretty much sat in a range for the remainder of the day and couldn't do anything else. So yesterday was one of those days where, after 10:30, it was a good time to leave your desk, pretty much, because nothing happened after that. So, as far as today, we're still sitting in consolidation. We have the FOMC minutes tomorrow. We have GDP on Thursday. The market closes early on Friday, I believe, at 2 p.m., I think is what I saw. Let me double confirm this. Stock market schedule. Closes. Just type that in. There we go. All right. Somebody said it closes early on this Friday. Let me try to figure out if that's true. Does the stock market close early this Friday? Can't see something that says it does, but I saw something on Twitter that it does, so I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? If it does close early, that's going to be a day for your boy to take off. Yeah, always make sure to smash that like button. But yeah, the person that ended up posting that picture, I can guarantee you they're getting investigated, more than likely from the SEC as well. To make sure they didn't put on any trades before they posted that picture. But yeah, that's that AI for you. It's crazy. Yeah, I could have swore I saw it close early. But anyway, so zooming out to 4-hour time frame. Let's start here. Actually go into a 1 hour. It looks like we might have some bounces in play today. So remember, this was a fib right here that we bounced right off of in the, Sunday overnight session. We bounced right off this fib right here. So I'm going to be watching this area as maybe a potential liquidity sweep. We'll see. We also have this low right here that we're just going to mark for now, but that 4186.5 is going to be the key area that I personally want to pay attention to. Yeah, I know it's closed Monday. So let's zoom out and see if we can find some good old Fibonacci bounces. Let's go to the 4-hour. Boom. I'd prefer a market pullback, but still have my VTI runners. So if the market does want to pump, at least I can make some money off of it with VTI. Let me check the economic calendar today as well. Hold on. Let's see what we got going on. Fed speaker at 9 o'clock, PMI at 9:45, new home sales at 10. Cool. Open all day on Friday, okay. So, let's see, remember we have that Fibonacci cluster that we could use. All of this right here. Huge clusters in the market, gonna pay very close attention to those. We also have this one right here, but again, more interested in the clusters, and then if we get a really deep pullback, I'll be interested down there, and we'll have to come back. We'll have to redraw some fibs. But that's what I'm going to watch. The downside, this 41.91 has been very strong support. Maybe if this were to be the bottom, we can look for a reject right here. Pivot high, pivot low. That's only if this is our low in the pre-market. So we're going to leave it as it is right now, and we'll see if price can come back up to these areas right here. But if that's not the low, we'll have to redraw it. Okay. Let me check that 4 hour again. Could also be doing a little symmetrical triangle right here as well. We'll see. We'll come back to ES here in a little bit. Check SPY. Again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. As always. This 417.3 to 417.5 has been a pretty big area. Again, 50% fib. We'll watch this low right here, as well as these lows right here for potential bounces. So, I mean, that's pretty much it with SPY. Go ahead and just start deleting all this. What was that? Last week's high. 420.87 was the other high. Do you guys hear any of the birds or anything like chirping in the background? They're super loud this morning. Super loud. Also, that previous high right there. Yeah, so I'd say if we fail this, I'll watch these for bounces. As far as rejects, again, if we just take that pivot high to pivot low, only if this is the low right there, then we can watch these areas for rejects. So leave that as now, or leave that for now. And Q tried to break higher. What was that, in the overnight session? Yeah, tried to break higher in the overnight session, could not. I like these two areas for bounces. Very hard reject on the 15-minute. So whenever we end up finding a bottom on NQ, I'd be interested in taking some pivot high, pivot lows. But as of right now, it's just consolidation. So now to a 4 hour. Yeah, I'm sure we already broke below that 61.8. Yeah, so nothing here on that. And then let's see, 30 minutes. So yeah, once we end up finding a bottom on NQ, that's when we find pivot high, pivot low. But interested in this bounce, all the way down to here. And then if we break below there, we're gonna have to find more levels. So can't tell if it's your birds or my birds. Take a look at QQQ. So QQQ did break above that flag yesterday, saw a nice little continuation to the upside, but ultimately could not hold above. Got very close to that 340 area, and then started pulling back. So if I'm looking for a bounce, we can actually just clean this chart up. Boom, boom. Okay. So if I'm going to be looking for a bounce, it's 335, 334 to 334.42, 333, and then 331.50. Those are my main bounces. As far as rejects, I mean, resistance at 340 to 340.11, 342, 347, then nothing till 350. So that was part of the Saturday video. So pretty much, we got SPY, QQQ, ES, NQ done. Let's take a look at some individual stocks and see what we are liking. Well, let me set up this other screen right here. Boom, boom. Let's see, we want the 1 hour. No, we want the 30-minute. 1 hour and 4 hour. Cool. All right, so yesterday gave you guys Netflix as well as Meta as far as individual stocks to watch. Hopefully some of you guys were able to catch them. Meta, we talked about it in the live stream, the cup and handle right here on the 4 hour. Here's a rounding bottom, slight little pullback, beautiful continuation. I do want to watch this again today. Looks like we're getting a little 1 hour falling wedge. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that. Hold on. Let's see, Meta. And then the other one I gave you guys was Netflix. Traded a setup that I honestly haven't traded in a while. It was just a basic break and retest of pre-market highs. So yesterday we talked about this Netflix bull flag. As you can see, we got that nice continuation. The trade that I ended up taking was this pre-market high right here at this 366.5. We broke above it. We came back and we retested it. That's when I ended up getting long and caught a nice little scalp to the upside. But nothing crazy on Netflix. I'll tell you what also, your boy got railed, literally railed by KMB. We are not swinging China names anymore. No more China names. This thing obliterated me. But it happens. That's part of swing trading. Not fun, not fun. Anyways, let's pull up this watch list. And again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 180 people in here, 58 likes. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Anyways, take a look at Apple. See if we see any good setups here. It bounced up to 61.8, but other than that, I'm not seeing any good setups. Does have a little 1 hour squeeze. Again, usually I just use Apple for understanding the overall market sentiment. So AMD, actually I'm interested in this because it is coming up to my reject and it is flagging towards the reject. So I'll look for the continuation. Maybe some calls into the reject at 109.50. So I do like AMD. Put that on the list today. Amazon looks weak. Let's see. Hit low. Oh my god, come on now. There we go. Pivot low, pivot high. Not seeing anything there. Pivot low, pivot high. I mean, maybe a bounce at 114. But not seeing anything good on Amazon. Just going to skip over that. If you guys want to watch that 114, feel free. I'm personally not. Boeing is setting up on the higher time frame. So I am watching this for a potential leap. As you can see, we got this little flag going on right here. Nice weekly squeeze. Weekly stochastic buy signal. So going to be watching that one very closely. Could actually lead for nice day trades on it as well. So we'll keep an eye on it. Coin. Don't really care about it. I am a little upset that I missed out on the riot swing. That thing just went without us. So that was part of the weekly watch list. Again, if you guys caught it, congrats. But this thing it said goodbye without me, unfortunately. So let's go back to a 30-minute. Where are we on? We are on coin. Costco reports this week, so we're going to wait for that. Google invalidated this reject zone. I mean, you can watch this little falling wedge right here if it breaks out for the continuation. I'm personally not going to. We looked at Meta. For trading, I'll have to ask Jadon if he knows what's going on with Microsoft. 323. Not really seeing anything here. Not too interested. Netflix. Had our fun. NVIDIA, not going to trade that. Again, they report earnings. Way too pricey. But if NVIDIA goes, AMD's more than likely going to go. It does look like it wants to try and break this flag as well. So, I mean, if you want to spend $1,200 a contract, you can trade it. Let me see this. How much are they trading at right now? Oh, they're a little cheaper, like 700, 900. But yeah, I'm not spending that per contract. Get my book map back up. So yeah, if NVIDIA goes, more than likely AMD is gonna go. Somebody asked me about Roku. I think they asked me about Roku for a swing. I mean, this might just be a higher low. Delete all this. Yeah, so I mean, it's holding that 61.8 pretty nice, or it has been. Nice push to the upside yesterday, but as far as like day trading, I don't really see a good setup on this. I'd be more interested in a pullback. But take a look at Shopify. That finally broke out of the wedge, had a nice continuation, then pullback. Not seeing anything there that I like. And then we can take a look at our baby Tesla. It doesn't look terrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on Meta and AMD, and then obviously SPY and QQQ. So let's head on over to AMD. As long as this does not break the flag in the pre-market, I'm interested. And interested at 109.5, actually, if it does pump. But I would prefer for it to just sit here and then break out when the market opens, if we're going to trade the upside. So that's what I'm watching on AMD. Meta, we kind of got this little falling wedge right here. Can look for the continuation outside of that. Boom. Cool. And then we got our individuals. Yeah, we could take a look at Mara. I mean, all the crypto names are going to move with each other. Hut, Mara, Riot, Coin. But we can take a look at Mara. Yeah, so what I would watch with Mara for the continuation is above this trend line right here, which it might have did in the pre-market. No, so I mean, that trend line's right at 10. 10 is going to be a pretty big area. But, boom. Alrighty. Let's start finalizing some levels. Again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 225 people in here and only 90 likes. Remember, if you guys want that watch list today, gotta run it up to 200 likes. And then you guys will get the watch list. Actually, I do want to zoom out to NQ on the daily because we did talk about how it could bull flag. Which, I mean, we could still get one day of consolidation here before that breakout. So it's still showing the characteristics of the bull flag. I would have preferred if we didn't wick up right here. But here's our upper trend line. Here's our lower trend line for the flag. So, I mean, we could come back down and test it and then bounce back up and then finally break out tomorrow. Typically, bull flags will get three bars of consolidation. So, but other than that, I mean, I don't really see anything of interest on NQ and SPY. I mean, these are my bounces on NQ. Rejects aren't until way up here. Again, maybe we can find a reject, pivot high, pivot low, depending on if that's still low. You guys hear him with the jackhammer. I don't know if that's going through the mic. Might have to close the window. We do have 1 hour supply right here as well. Do want to see how we react if we come back up into this area. So there's our 1 hour supply. Perfect. Yes. Cool. I mean, that's pretty much it. Plus we have 1 hour supply right at that 61.8. Boom. Boom, boom. I mean, that's pretty much it, but I don't want to drop the watch this early. Alright, good, good. They were going ham with that jackhammer across the road, I'll tell you that. Alrighty, Meta. See that? My inner Grizzly's coming out. All right. Get this typed. Alrighty. Meta. If the market can get some strength today, I will be watching Meta for a break above the 1 hour falling wedge for a continuation. Let me hold on, because I didn't even put on any levels. Zoom out to the weekly. I believe there are no valid fibs right now. Yeah, so that one's not till 271. This one we broke above yesterday. I believe so. Pretty sure we did break above it. Yeah, we broke above it yesterday. We can aim for it as a price target again. But Meta pretty much blew right through it. Also take there, broke above it though. Alright. Well, pretty much 250. Again, psychological resistance. Put that on the list. Or on the chart. 250. 250, 220. 253, 57. After that, no idea where this thing could go. I like Forex. Forex is dope. I trade it only when I see good setups, and I only swing it. Price target 250, 252.2, 253.57. Boom, there's Meta. And then what was the other one? AMD. AMD probably. I have a feeling that this is gonna break out in the pre-market, unfortunately. What other stocks can we look at for potential setups? Somebody asked about UPST. That one's just steady setting new highs. I mean, it looks good, but there's bull flag on UPST. And then DraftKings has been pushing. Not seeing anything on DraftKings. Neo. Why not just type Neo on? I didn't even type it anywhere. Neo. I've swung it before, but it's not a common stock to trade as SIBO. Not common for me, at least. I mean, Neo had that nice breakout on the 4 hour. Right there. So, I mean, it could continue, but definitely not something I'd day trade on. We can look at Palantir, actually. That one's been going crazy. I like the squeeze. I mean, Yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything that I like on Palantir. Got some big ES sells. What's going on over here? Why we got sells? I forgot, was there 8:30 news? No, it's at 9. Why are we selling? Got some big sells on Bookmap. Yeah, you want me to look at stocks, but you're not even smashing that like button? Shaking my head. For real though, make sure you're clicking that like button. Yeah, I looked at Google. I'm not really seeing anything I like on it. You said orange dot on the daily? You don't gotta tell me twice. Surprised my scanner didn't pick that one up. That was with the... They had like fake buyout news over there, so it's actually breaking above that. It's actually breaking a huge level. You, sir, may have just found my next swing trade. Now the question is there liquidity? Because typically this one is a hit or miss with liquidity. SIBO. The 140s for June 16th have liquidity, but the spreads are whack. So probably no swing. Just because those spreads are not good. Unless the spreads tighten, that'd be the only case I would take this. But I do like the setup a lot. Just depends on liquidity. Alright, is AMD breaking? The two individual stocks that I really like today are Meta and AMD. AMD looking for the continuation above the bull flag as long as it does not break out in the pre-market. Spying QQQ, I mean, I like some bounces, but not like crazy about anything today. Maybe these rejects up here I'd be interested in, but we're just sitting here consolidating. But again, it's only 8:30. I don't want to post this watch list right now because we still have an hour until the market open. I prefer a little closer to 9 o'clock before I drop the watch list. I don't know. What you guys want to talk about? We can sit here and talk about anything. I can answer questions for the next 20 minutes. But that's pretty much the watch list for the day. I'm not seeing anything else that I like. What we can do, I guess, look at SPX. See if there's anything of interest on here. Let's see. Boom, boom. 42.12. Got a very tiny gap up to 42.18. 41.95 all the way up to 4,200. We already looked at Microsoft. Not too interested. Not seeing anything. We got 4-hour levels down here. Not liking that. Nothing else though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing much. Not even on SPX. We had this area over here. Oh, we can look at the bonds, actually. No, in the bounces, you're looking for calls. Am I blind? How did I not see this area right here? It's 41.80. 41.80 does look good for a potential bounce on SPX. I watch UFC. I don't watch, boxing. Tell you what, if you guys watch UFC on Saturday, they have some good fights. Very good fights. But we can look at the bonds because I haven't looked at them in a minute. Okay, so they've been selling off actually. ZB's been selling off pretty hard. ZN actually broke below the consolidation. I think the 2-year ZT, I believe. Yeah, ZT selling off. What is TLT doing? It's down at 100. So, okay, this is actually pretty interesting because typically the bonds have been leading the market. So market's been rallying higher. Again, it works until it doesn't work. So TLT and the overall market could finally diverge from each other and do the opposite, which is typically what they did to begin with. Until last year, you know, every single time TLT broke below a bear flag, the market followed in the following few days to a week, and then market got the next leg down. So, yeah, I want to see if we actually get a daily candle close below 99.33, because that might be a little warning sign to the overall market if they're still following each other. That is. Or we could just be setting up for this right there. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the bonds. Let's take a look at 10-year. That's rallying hard. Okay. Other market internals. I mean, what's the call looking like today? 0.84, not above 1. So not too interested. Pretty even here. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Boom. Or no, we want to go back to ES. I mean, Tesla doesn't look terrible. It's just not something that I'm very interested in. But again, we could sit here one more day and consolidate. It's still showing bull flag characteristics, both on ES and NQ. So, big push up, consolidate. Typically, we'll get 3 bars of consolidation. So, today would be the 3rd day. Maybe we break out tomorrow. Would have preferred if this wick didn't go above this one right here. But here's the trend line on ES. Right there for the bull flag. So yeah, I'm going to put that in my pre-market notes today. I just want to know if this 41.91 is going to be the bottom or not, because then we can actually start posting this. Man, we are only at 150 likes. You guys are slacking. We can look at gold. Typically, gold and the dollar do the opposite. So if the dollar is going to rally, gold's going to go down. The dollar is having a pretty nice push to the upside so far. Again, watching that 103.93 area for a reject. Yes. If this thing can get above 4,200, then I would say yes, we can start posting the watch list. 4,200 looks like to be a pretty big area on Bookmap. Right here, that 4190 was larger, more buyers down at 4190 than there are at 4,200 for sellers. So we shall see. I hope the rally's not at its peak. I was hoping that SPY would at least get up to what's my area? What are we trading? 430 is what I was looking for. But we might not get it. I don't know. We'll see. See if we can break this 4,200. And then we get to post the watch list. AMD breakout yet? Let's hope not. Okay. Good. Of course, every single morning I'm live on this YouTube channel, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Every single morning. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys tune in. What'd you send them to me on? I checked my Instagram DMs. I didn't see them. Back testing, it's fairly simple. You can pay for TradingView Pro, go to a 5-minute, and then use the replay feature. It's like 15 bucks, I think, for the month to be able to use that. Or if you want to do it on ES, just zoom in or stocks, whatever it is, just zoom in very close. Look at what's going on right here. and then click this button. And then you keep going from there. That makes sense? So, 2 different ways you can backtest. Make sure that you sent it to the right Instagram, at Carhorns, CARWHORNS. Man, it looks like that wants to be the low. No, I don't use options flow. No. I think a lot of the flow services are very misleading, in my honest opinion. All right, let's get AMD out. If it breaks, it breaks. If not, good, because that's what I want to trade. See 109.50, also that high over there. Break 109.50, we got room. Let me check this real quick. Go to a 2-year. Watch it for the break of 109.50. We got some previous support turn resistance right there. Some resistance support right there. Other than that, AMD is good. All right, take a new picture. Hey, good stuff. All right, AMD. 15-30-minute bull flag for a continuation to the upside. Possible reject. 109.50. Cool. There's AMD. SPY. Maybe done the watch list a little early today. SPY, if 417.5 remains to be the pre-market low, I will be watching 418.9 to 419.25 for rejects. Bounces 416.82, 415.5, 414.3, highest probability. All right. How many likes we at? Are we getting close to 200? 170. You guys are 30 away. If you guys want this watch list, gotta get it to 200 likes. Yeah, I think I like the NQ more than QQQ. Yeah, we're going to use the NQ analysis for QQQ today. NQ is a little more clear. NQ. Using this instead of QQQ today. Bounces 13,795.75 and 13,757, highest probability. Rejects to be announced. Yeah, so it really depends. Once we find that low on NQ and then start bouncing, that's when we start getting some rejects. But as of now, I mean, not really seeing much. We could watch that supply, which I think it was 1 hour supply. Yeah, 1 hour supply right here. So we could watch that if we actually start pumping up into that level. But I mean, we got a low point right here, low point right there. Liquidity sweep yesterday. Cool. To announce, need to wait for price to find a bottom for fibs. Okay. And there's NQ. What are we at? We're at 186, guys. We're getting close. 14 more. And while we're waiting for you guys to run up them likes for the watch list, in case you guys did not know, I have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. So if you are looking to learn more about my overall day trading and swing trading strategy, how I find bounces, rejects, support and resistance, price targets, all the indicators I use, and so much more, make sure to check out the book, The New Age of Technical Analysis, on Amazon using that link right there. And now we just wait for 200 likes. I think AMD is going to be the number one priority today, though. Top priority, I should say. AMD, let's see, Meta. AMD. What's the other one I was watching? Was it Meta? It was Meta. Yeah, so AMD, Meta, those are the individuals I like if the market gets strong. KMB will never be on one of my charts ever again. And VTI, we got the runners. Cool. Yeah, I looked at Netflix, not really seeing anything I like. Keep in mind that ES and NQ are showing daily bull flag characteristics. We could get one more day of consolidation. As always, A+ setups only. No good setups equal no trades. Okay. Does he speak today? Oh yeah, he does speak today. I believe I saw that yesterday. Hold on. Let me check. We got money supply at 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does speak. Who added me in the chat? I can see it. But there we go. Now we're at the 200 likes. Again, if you guys could, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I go live every single morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Plus, I have over 700 videos on my channel teaching you guys on how to trade. Also, make sure you guys check out this video right here, the Ultimate Fibonacci Trading Guide. An hour long. Literally a full hour long. Showing you how to use Fibonacci. If you're not taking advantage of this video, I don't know what to tell you. But make sure you check that one out. Make sure you check out the supply and demand video that I also released. Both of them have a lot of information inside of them. So, But yeah, tons of other educational videos here on this channel. Definitely make sure you are subscribed. Now, I think I'll break the low. If they break the low, we're going to have to get a new fib. So, yeah, for the fib, just keep in mind, if they break it, they break this low, we're going to have to redraw it. The way that I drew it was from this high, post-market high, all the way down to the low. So, they break it, we look for new fibs. But as always, I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. No Apple today. Not seeing anything I like. On Apple, I should say. AMD, SPY. And we're going to watch NQ instead of QQQ just because the levels are a little more clear. Cool. Does anybody got questions before I hop off for the day, or is everybody ready to print? Exhausted. No, I just say it because you could. That's why I always give the disclaimers. Always give disclaimers. But no questions from anyone? Let's print. Let's do it. Of course. All right. So if you guys ever have questions, feel free to reach out to my Instagram. That's where I answer most of my questions, or answer most of the questions. Have some dude that's constantly blowing up my Twitter mentions saying that I don't answer his questions on Twitter. So the easiest way to get in contact with me is through Twitter DMs or Instagram DMs. I don't reply to the ones on in my my feed on Twitter. So loving the new house. Loving it. Love it, love it. But now they're doing they're building more across the street. So a little loud. Let's make this bag. Alrighty. Everybody have an amazing day. If you're in Team Bull, I'll talk to you guys in like 10-15 minutes. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Everybody take it easy.